Sup y'all, thank you for coming back. Congrats! We made it to the end of 2020. I've been noticing that on Facebook, a lot of people have been talking about the different things that they wanted to do in 2021, whether it was different things or do things differently. And you're probably wondering why I'm even on Facebook anyway. The excuse that everyone uses, memes and family members, maybe even networking. But it made me realize that going into a new year isn't gonna just cancel our subscription of 2020. Things aren't just gonna get easier because we're in a new year. I did realize that there are some things that we can still control to make better of our time. So I'm gonna be giving a couple of tips, and I'm making a video only because I'm keeping myself accountable with all of you guys. And you can join me along the journey. Take which ones you think are most important to you as well, because I only want the best for you guys too. Numero uno, make a not to-do list. If you find it difficult to make a to-do list with the things that you want to do, make a list of the things that you want to steer away from in 2021. Less Netflix, less eating out, less Amazon orders. Just kidding. Jeff Bezos, we're keeping you rich. You're welcome. Number 2, you hear about all the great things that comes from doing this. It's picking an activity that you can do for 30 days and see how it changes your life. Now, it could be something that you feel like you've been pushing off for a while. Do it. What's stopping you this time? It could be something as simple as making the bed in the morning, or making your lunch for the day, or something as awesome as maybe learning a new language, or taking a selfie every day. Maybe try giving up alcohol for 30 days, or maybe starting a side hustle. Be the person to tell the great story of how your life changed in 30 days, in 90 days, in a year. It's crazy, but you have seen these stories online. I know you have. It could be a start of something new. I'm dating myself there a little bit. Number 3, write a mission statement or a mantra, something that you've created that you can see whenever you need that extra push to have a productive day. I have one at my desk and it reads, Holy Spirit, open my eyes to see the needs of humanity, why did I say it like that? Humanity, and help me respond with compassion. This can get me through tough conversations with customers. I'm a strong believer that compassion can go a long way. Number 4, hydrate. Do you have any idea of the positive benefits something as simple as drinking water can do to your body, to your skin, to your freaking brain, to your organs? Just every part of you benefits from water. Drink it. Health experts recommend 8 8-ounce glasses a day. That's just very wordy for me. 64 ounces of water a day, or 2 liters, or a half a gallon. Did the conversion for you. Not really an excuse to see how much water you're supposed to be taking in. Numero 5, invest in the stock market for growing companies. Now, if you have a savings account that doesn't accumulate interest over time, you can use some of that money to be able to invest. Now, don't invest without knowing. I know you can learn to buy and sell right off of YouTube now. There's so many resources. You don't have to be the next Wolf of Wall Street. Just learn the basics, learn enough to be able to manage your money. You can have this be the activity that you do for 30 days. That's a good start. And if you don't have a savings account, we know what you're going to be working on. Number 6, if you have any fitness goals, let someone know about it. Feel the shame when you give up on yourself. Sorry, that was a little harsh, but it's true. It works. Don't do it alone. You have more of a chance of succeeding when you tell Becky that you want to look like a snack from your balcony this summer, because truth be told, where are we really going anytime soon? Number 7, if you're going to stream something, let some of the content be productive for your life. We literally were in quarantine for months and had time to Netflix and chill with Tiger King and every other character that we met. Tiger King feels like it was a long time ago. Watch a documentary, listen to podcasts that can edify your life and your future. Pick up a book. I personally binge watched New Girl in like 2 weeks, unashamed, but it's time to watch and to listen and to read about something that will better benefit than me wanting to move to LA into a loft with a bunch of guys. There's gotta be balance. You can have some fun, but take the time to find something that will be helpful for you. Number 8. Why did I question that? If you've been wanting to volunteer, or if you have the desire of volunteering, there's this really cool website. It's called volunteermatch.org that you simply just have to put in your zip code and it'll show you all the local places that are looking for helping hands and a willing heart. And it's really cool because it'll ask you if you have particular skills that can come in handy, and you could actually filter it by just those. Pretty good stuff. Number 9. Consider putting your bills on automatic payments. Why aren't they in the first place? Because you know you'll forget. And if they don't have autopay, which at this point I'm not sure why they don't, create an alarm or a reminder or a calendar event that you've got to pay things on time. I use reminders on my iPhone. That is super helpful. You can put a time, you can put the day, how much. It's very, very detailed. Reminders is pretty worth it if you want to use that. You'll thank me later when you pay your bills on time. Número 10. Mental health is crucial in times like these. One thing that you can do to try and keep it together mentally is to practice mindfulness. Now, that word has been tossed around a lot and it's lost its meaning, and you think about meditation and then that's a little conflicting with your beliefs, but let's look up the definition of mindfulness. A mental state achieved by focusing one's awareness on the present moment while calmly acknowledging and accepting one's feelings, thoughts, and bodily sensation. According to my Apple Watch, it could enhance creativity and reduce stress. This is real cheesy. I just don't think there's anything wrong or anything bad that can come from practicing mindfulness. Struggle. Take a moment to just be aware of your surroundings. 10% Happier is an app that is really, really helpful when it comes to trying to practice it or even trying to get the idea of what it is. Number 11, I'm almost done, I promise. Be grateful. We might not have a lot of things right now. We live a very restricted life and we might have had some losses along the way. And sorry that we can't party like we used to. Can we focus on what we can do? Is that spending more time with family? Is that still having a job? Is that being healthy? How can we be happy with more if we're not grateful for what we have now? #blessed. Did you see that? Oh God, I'm cheesy today. And last but certainly not least, take it easy. That's my number 12, and this one is especially for me. I need to take a moment to slow down. Personally, I always find myself rushing somewhere, to the fridge, to the car, through the grocery store, to the bathroom. Okay, that one you sometimes can't control. Don't get much of a choice. But why? And now don't take this and be irresponsible and say, well, I can take it easy, and then you end up being late to whatever it is that you do. When you're running late, love, that's on you, boo-boo. So let me just add a little asterisk. Take it easy if applicable, when you can. Someone told me something really cool recently. If I find myself being impatient at a stoplight when it's red, it's super random, but it makes sense. It's a good time to be mindful and grateful. It's a moment where you're really not doing anything but waiting for the light to turn green. You're just waiting on purpose. Benefit in the waiting. Benefit in the waiting. That's good stuff. I'll finish off with this. What better way to live your life than acknowledging God's existence? And I have a Bible verse that I would love to share. It's Matthew 6:33. If God gives such attention to the appearance of wildflowers, most of which are never even seen, don't you think He'll attend to you, take pride in you, do His best for you? What I'm trying to do here is to get you to relax, to not be so preoccupied with getting, so you can respond to God's giving. People who don't know God and the way He works fuss over these things, but you know both God and how He works. Steep your life in God reality, God initiative, God provisions. Don't worry about missing out. You'll find all your everyday human concerns will be met. I love that. So good. Live your life for God, with God, for your well-being, and everything else stems out of that. Be happy for you, what makes you happy. You can't make everyone happy. You're not a freaking taco. I saw that on a frame and I bought it. It's actually up there. Super cute. My phone's still in my hand. Awkward. Thank you so much for coming back. Share this with someone. Take some notes about this. Hopefully this will help someone else. I know I'm going to use this to my advantage. Cheers to a great yet unpredictable year. Hope all is well.